Today's intro is underwater, and that's the only thing fun about it. I guess there's the squid as well, but either way, it's quite boring, so I'm sorry for that. But let's get into the video, where I'm probably going to sing and you're all going to hate it. Oh, and also subscribe. You don't have to, but if you do, I'll be happy. Welcome back to Mazelia. It's got a palace. Okay, I'll stop that now. But welcome back, and today, things are getting serious. And I'm not talking about this hoe that I've got in here. I'm talking about the Matchel Palace and the inside of it. And I hear you all saying, but Joel, you haven't finished the outside yet. Haha, this is how we sound. We're the audience. And to that I say, yeah, you're kind of correct. I will finish some of the outside a bit as well. But to finish the outside, I need to get working on the inside. By that, I mean a super smelter. And also to light it up, as that keeps happening. How did that happen? I was well far away. So let's start off by getting a load of torches and seeing if we can light up some of the bits where mobs are spawning. By the way, at the moment, I have the hiccups, and every time I'm pausing is because I have to hiccup. And I'm trying to speak right now until I actually hiccup again, but for some reason, now that I'm actually talking about it, the hiccups have disappeared. Why is it not happening? I promise. There we go. What goes on behind the scenes of Empires is just a bit weird. Also, there's a weird shadow here. I'm not sure if this is just a texture glitch, but look, when I stand in it, it's like I'm all in shadow, and I don't understand. Does anyone place something up here? Can't see anything. So, no, it's just glitched. Cool. All right, 5 stacks of torches. Let's get to work. I decided to time-lapse it so you wouldn't have to hear me hiccuping anymore. Of course, there were mobs everywhere, so I ran into some difficulties, like this creeper exploding, which was fun. And then for some reason, this skeleton decided, you know what? I don't like the Matchel Palace, so I'm going to attack a skeleton and get that to explode, making an even bigger hole. And guess what? That wasn't the only hole we got. We also were lighting up this area here. I hit the creeper away, but it decided to explode still, so that was fun. I'm not going to lie. This is a nightmare. Lighting this whole thing up is horrible, especially with all these creepers. Look at them. You can see how many just nooks and crannies things can spawn on. And I'm sick of creepers blowing me up, so I'm just going to choose to ignore this for now, although I will fix this quickly. Either way, we've lit up a decent amount here. We focus mainly on this side, as you can see in comparison to that side, which is looking kind of dark. There's still mobs constantly spawning though. But like I've said before, the best way to deal with your problems is to completely ignore them. So let's do that. Now, while gathering materials at my house to fix all my creeper holes, I noticed a barrel. And this says arena invite. And it looks like Pearl and Sausage are hosting a battle arena. And you know me, I love hurting people. So let's go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. The arena's this way. Welcome to the grand opening.
Everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
RSVPs
Wait.
here. RSVPs.
Oh, yes.
Come on down.
So basically a load of Empires had gathered and we were going to have some fights. I noticed this ugly banner here in the middle though, and I don't know what it was, but I decided to move it out of the way, put it in this corner here, which made it look a lot better. So firstly, me and Pearl teamed up against Whip and Pixel Riffs.
Fight!
That was no countdown.
There's no countdown. There's no rules here. Finish him.
Whoa, I hate this. I'll speed it up slightly as we're all fully geared and it was just a lot of hitting each other over and over again.
Get into the red sand.
I
got thorns. No. Oh.
I killed my ally. That's
wow. Oh, no.
I killed my ally.
I'm
There
grabbing
goes
my
the
stuff.
gunpowder, boys.
Oh boy, I'm gonna grab my stuff, but I'm out of
hell, I
combat.
missed that.
That ally
Just
ship.
die, Whip! Whip and I also fought for a while, as you can see here, until finally this happened.
How are you
still alive?
Oh!
Kill, but
He died
I'd say
first.
we
He
call
died
that in
first. So I
favour of
win.
We found the
Whip.
kingdom
Yeah.
takes the...
Now, some people hadn't turned up to fight and only to watch. One of those was Catherine, and I decided to mess with her with Gem. Gem, I dare you to shoot Catherine.
Find the one barrel that
Wait,
has
is
none of my junk in it.
Hear
It's
me?
fine.
You know,
I can put my stuff in here as
I
well.
can hear you.
Kill her now! Here, I got water!
Okay.
with all the custom textures, I can never tell if anyone's wearing armor or not. So
Yeah, mine's all visible, so...
Oh!
Once again, it was my turn to fight, this time against Pearl, only using an axe and a shield.
3,
Oh, don't shoot me!
2, 1, fight!
Alright.
Who did it?
Ooh, ow.
get it, Joel. Avenge me.
Ooh.
Joel, avenge me.
What?
Kill each other!
Oh
my God! No!
Oh my goodness.
Then Pearl and Sausage said they'd invited someone else to the event, but I don't know who they were talking about. I couldn't see anything.
No.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Thank you for
What's everyone
coming.
talking about? I
Oh,
can't
don't
hear
tell me
anything.
Pearl's gone bad now as well.
No, he's just a lot of fun. You
yourself
guys
lucky.
haven't given him a chance. Like, look at this guy. He's so cute. I want round 2. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, no.
I would like round 2.
What happened
Yes.
to Pearl?
I can't hear anything. Why is Pearl talking to herself?
Well,
I can't hear
Okay,
anything.
thank you.
Pearl's
Let's
talking to
fight.
herself. It's very
It's gonna
weird.
be a lot of fun.
Then Sausage went a bit crazy and started killing everyone, which was kind of annoying. But luckily, Fwip had some invisibility potions in his ender chest, so he gave me one, and we just hid there completely invisible. And that's the only thing that happened. The end. Well, that was a lot of fun murder. Don't know what everyone was freaking out about at the end, though. I couldn't hear anything. Anyway, I've been messing around in my creative world, trying to figure out some sort of layout for the inside of this base. But the problem is that we've got too much space. No, sorry, this is not the diss track again. I'm not going to do that again. No one wants to hear that. Anyway, so my idea for the inside of here, I've not planned this out fully yet, but I don't want it just to be a flat ground floor, as that's just kind of boring. So I kind of want to have like some fun levels in it and stuff. And a massive chest room kind of like a bit higher level, maybe like 20 blocks up from here. And underneath that chest room is where I'm going to build my super smelter. But right now, when I'm about to build it, it's going to look really weird, guys, okay? Prepare for it to look really weird. Mainly from the outside. From the inside, it'll look nice, but on the outside, it's going to look really weird. So I'm actually going to be following a tutorial from Il Mango this time, where his super smelter doesn't use minecarts, however, it uses a lot of iron. Oh, this is close. But luckily, thanks to Sausage just constantly supplying us with iron, we don't need to worry about iron. We've just got so much. So let's start by taking down these furnaces here, as we won't be needing these ever again. Get our base back. Wait, our horsehead room is looking kind of rubbish, isn't it? I need to complete this before I move bases. I want every shelf to be filled up with horse heads. Hey, do you guys want to see a horse killing montage? You don't? Tough. Here's one anyway. I decided to cut it short, but we killed a lot of horses. Always nice to have a nice, relaxing horse murdering session before you do a build, isn't it? Let me count them up quickly in case you're wondering how many I've got. 32. About half a stack of horse heads. Not bad. We aim to have a stack by the end of this series. And we've nearly killed 150 horses now. Nice. Anyway, let's gather up some materials for this build. It shouldn't take too long. We're going to start with the furnace system itself. So we set off firstly to chop down a load of spruce trees. I don't need a lot of spruce wood. I need a lot of chests, and that's the easiest wood for me to gather. And of course, when you're doing anything with redstone, you normally need a lot of hoppers. So I've made myself a lot of hoppers, as well as a load of redstone thingamajiggy bits. And then it was time to get building this thing. However, I completely screwed up the time lapse and paused it at one point. So all you get to see me do is place down a few furnaces and a few hoppers. You don't see any of the cool redstone stuff, which I don't understand. So yeah, I didn't get all the complicated redstone stuff, which I did. I say it like I know what I was doing. I was just following a tutorial. But here you can see there's loads of redstone and no minecarts, meaning that this is quite a quiet furnace system and it's ready to go. However, I've got nothing to smelt, so I might go gather some copper because I always need copper. I've got a lot from Pixel recently, but I want more. All right, let's see if this thing works. So we put our copper in here and we put our coal in here and then we wait and they should all light up at once or it might break and not work whatsoever. Something's gone wrong. I think it's because I just missed this bit of redstone here. No, it's still broken. All right, I found some other bits of missing redstone. 5th time's the charm or whatever this time is. Nope, broken again. I missed a bit of redstone there. Please ignite for me. Come on. Do it for Joel. I know you want to. Yes! Let's go. It's working. All right. And then the copper should start pouring in here. It's working. And all of them are lit. Look at that. That looks cool. But it could look cooler, which is why we're going to decorate it. But firstly, I had to kill some squids to collect some squidding for black dye to make myself some dark prismarine. I used some of Lizzie's prismarine shards. She said I can do that. This is okay, all right? I also made some different types of terracotta, as well as made some sandstone stairs and some other things. Oh, and I also chopped down a load of birch trees. Let's build a room. And I did. I set off building this furnace room. This is actually going to be underneath the chest chest room, so it's an enclosed room with no windows, as obviously there's no windows on this entire palace. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. We got some really cool little areas in here. All right, I'm not in the room right now, but I'll explain. I'm in the swamp because I came to collect some flowers, as we have a custom crafting recipe here for a spore blossom, and I need quite a few of these. That took longer than expected, but here we go. 8 total spore blossoms, which we're going to place in our awkwardly placed furnace room. Oh, look at that. You got a fly in at the moment. We're going to put them up here, and it gives us some cool effects in this room. Voila! And the room is done. Look at that, with all the particles now as well. Oh, lovely. This is going to come in so useful when we get round to smelting a load more smooth red sandstone, which of course we need. And in fact, right now, we're going to finish off the 2 walls on this side and that side, and also the moss going round it, because we got a lot of moss. I'm going to start off by finishing off some of the parts where we missed the copper. We're mainly on this bit here and some bits in there. So here is all the copper we got from Pixel. So firstly, we're going to try and wax these ones here, as I wanted this pattern. Lovely. I can't believe that's the first time I've done that. And now that that's all done, we get to place in the new ones and repeat the process. This is so long to do. So next up, we've got some copper to be put down on here. Let's see if we can do a cheeky before and after. There you go. You can kind of see it's ever so slight, but it's looking a lot better now. Definitely an improvement. Let's go do the other side. Now that that bit's done as well, we've still got the other bits of copper we need to add on these bits here. Was it worth the wait for all that copper? Probably not, to be honest, but we'll do some more anyway. So I've ended up digging into my own copper supplies here, and we've still not finished. You can kind of see here where we've got the new copper, but this entire tower and the top of this tower aren't done yet. So we're going to have to collect a bit more copper for that, but not today. Instead, I went out to collect the materials for our wall, and of course we needed some red sand. I've cleared out most of the sand in this area, but I wrote oof in this area and collected a load, and then put some of it on to smelt in our super smelter, which is working very quickly. I then fixed up my shovel, as I had used it while collecting sand, and then I made myself a load of concrete powder before turning that concrete powder into concrete, and then scared Lizzie. What are you doing in my swamp? After a good scare, I went and chopped down some acacia trees, and then I threw some rubbish into the ocean, and then I went and checked my chest, and we had everything we needed to get building the wall here. So of course this wall is identical to the 2 other walls you can see on the left and right there, just the same design, because I wanted it to be symmetrical all around, and it looks pretty cool. In fact, I decided to build it again on the other side, completing these walls, and we also got to place down a load of moss as well, as you can see here, which also show the angle of what the next part of the base is going to look like. Oh boy, we're getting towards the end game now. The build still has another 100 blocks to go up from here. It's tall, and there's some bits I'm just not looking forward to about this, like the central roof. But I am super happy with the progress. We even got some interior done, kind of. But I'll take it. So there you have it. A mega base, and it's looking mega. I am very happy with this. I hope you are as well. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, as I'm going to have to end it here as we've run out of time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. Oh, the wall kept me out. It did its job.